Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and today we're finally going to be showcasing the updated versus mode and character add-on pack created by Super Saiyan Jates. We have a bunch to get through, for example, new added stages, missions, etc. So without further ado, make sure to drop a like on today's video, and let's hop straight into it, starting things off with the new add-on pack. We can now play as all the different characters from the main story post DBZ Kakarot. For example, we have Kid Gohan, Teen Gohan, Future Gohan. Yes, even the DLC characters are playable in the main storyline. I don't know why DBZ Kakarot didn't have this feature in the base game normally. I think that would have been extremely epic. They kind of did this with DLC 3, Future Trunks. We got his moveset from the actual DLC pack in the main storyline. Prince Vegeta from DLC 4. Kid Trunks, who's normally a supports character. Yes, supports are now playable. Preteen Trunks from DLC 3. Goten, another support character. And yes, even the Fusion Warriors, Gotenks and Vegito. More of the DLC 4 characters, Bardock, Korra, and Fasha. And last but not least, the rest of the support casts. So let's just go ahead and showcase some of these real quick, just to show you guys that yes, all of this does work. So we have Teen Gohan over here. We can transform into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 as well. So everything is functional. Let's go ahead and showcase a support character next. We have Krillin, why not? We even have the correct skill set, I guess you could say. You know, Solar Flare, Kamehameha, and Destructor Disc. You know, all of the support attacks that they normally do. I've showcased the Fusion cast characters plenty of times before, but just for the sake of this video, let's just go ahead and do that. There's Vegito. Yes, he has all of his supers and ultimates as well. And who else? Oh yeah, a DLC character. Missing Arm Gohan for the one time. Pretty cool stuff if you ask me. Now, let's go ahead and go over the updated versus mode right here. So we do have the original training sessions, and like majority of the characters from the Dragon Ball anime. We have Yamcha, Krillin, Nam, Master Roshi, Android 8, Ariel, Mercenary Tao, Grandpa Gohan. You know, characters that aren't even in DLC 5 or the main storyline of DBZ Kakarot. Let's just go ahead and showcase some of these real quick. We have Android 8. Of course, they're going to be utilizing the DLC 5 ground battle mechanic. So it's, you know, a character with the flight ability going up against someone who can't fly. Not necessarily fair, but still awesome. Look at Android 8 dodging and weaving. What attacks do you have? Oh, he has the pressure palm bullet. Nice. What was that? I think that's the only thing he can do. All right, let's go down here. Let's see if he actually fights. Oh, he does. He does. Let's go. Get over here. Where are you going? Hey, with the weaves. But you guys get the idea. Moving forward, we have, let's see. Hero. Who's he? Oh, that's Kami in disguise, right? Yeah, this mission was actually in DLC 5, but Mr. Popo, again, some characters who aren't normally a boss villain. The different variations of Tien and Chatsu, Grandpa Gohan. I think that would be a cool fight, Goku versus Grandpa Gohan, because that actually happened in the anime as well. We can do that. Young Piccolo. Wait, what's the difference between Junior and Young Piccolo? Interesting. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, so it's just the... Wait. Yeah, I think it's just the battle damage from DLC 5. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, they're going to be utilizing their respective supers and ultimates once again. And then after the original Dragon Ball cast, we do have... Oh, look at that! We even get to go up against Great Ape Goku. Starting from Raditz, we have the Z characters. But we have some new unique characters as well. For example, Bardock Super Saiyan. I don't think I created a video around this fight. I know I've done like Bardock versus Goku, Gohan, and Goten because that was a mission from the Rage and Blast series. But I don't think I ever went up against a Super Saiyan Bardock. The strength, it's too immense. He's level 300 as well. Dodge. Let's try to get this key clash, actually. Oh, yo, one-handed Kamehameha versus one-handed Riot Javelin. We have to wait for that, though. It's his Super Saiyan form, so... Here I go! I have to transform as well. Yep. We have Bardock from the past and Gohan from the future. Make it make sense. Riot Javelin! Oh, we got it! We got it! Who is stronger? Perish, Bardock! Are you kidding me, man? We get to create all of the unique story cutscenes now. We also have, I think, the Team Bardock, but all of the characters in the Uzaru forms. So you can see we have Toa, Fasha, Borgos, Shuges, and Uzaru. However, we can do this 5 versus 1. This isn't fair, man. This definitely is not fair. I should probably play as Goku just for I can use Spirit Bomb and completely obliterate all of them at once. So this is what it's like. This is the opponent's point of view, what they witnessed before their planet gets destroyed. This is not cool. Oh, well, don't get me wrong. It is cool, but, you know, from their perspective, yeah, pretty terrifying if you ask me. Oh, the damage. The damage. Very chaotic. Let's go ahead and switch over to Goku before we move forward, because we do have all of the Saiyan forms. We need the God and Blue power-ups, right? Anyway, let's see. Dodoria subordinates from DLC 4, I believe. We have the entire Ginyu Force. So again, oh, yo! Captain Ginyu Goku's body. Sweet. Directly from the story mission. We have this other 5v1. This is what I wanted to do. Utilize the Spirit Bomb AoE damage. Pretty awesome. So now, you know, we can create what-if storylines as well. What if Goku fought all 5 of them at once? Frieza, first form with the space pod from the DLC. And, yo, look at that. I think Frieza has more forms than Goku now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Metal Frieza. King Cold as well. Both Metal Frieza and King Cold. Oh, anime accurate fights this time around. Future Trunks. Well, to be fair, Trunks did destroy them one at a time. But I think, you know, a 1 versus 2 showdown would be cool. But there's King Cold in all his glory. We actually did not even get a chance to go up against them. It was just a cutscene. We just fought against Metal Frieza right over there. But as for more of the unique characters down here, we have both Android 17 and 18 from DLC 3. We can fight them separately as well. Android 20, Android 19. Android 20 is, of course, Dr. Gero. All the forms of Cell. The Majin Warriors, Yamu, Spopovich. The tag team variation as well. Oh, what if Gohan versus Spopovich? Of course, Gohan would win with ease, but you guys get the idea. Pui Pui, Yao Kan. I did mention at the start of the video, we have new added stages. We do get to fight on his planet, and as well as the darkened environment where Goku fought that opponent. And moving forward for more of the more unique characters, Kabito Shin, the fusion of both Supreme Kai. Pirate robots, yo, we even get to fight the free roam characters. How awesome is that? And the rest of the Z Warriors, their transformations as well. Yup. All this right here from here on out is pretty dang old, because I've been utilizing the versus mode mod in like majority of my DBZ Kakarot videos. Goku Kaioken and the Fusion Warriors, Gotenks and Vegito. Now let's go over all of the new added stages, starting things off with the very first one. We have to go over to Lake Bog over there and go to the very highest point of the mountain, and then it will teleport us to the night variation of the stage. Again, it is pretty strange how they did not add all the different variations of the characters or stages. Like, why not? Right there, Central Plains Night, that's the correct name of it. Ooh, this is actually pretty dang cool. Yay, the moon! Goku's about to transform. Too bad he doesn't have his tail. Super Saiyan 4, perhaps? I just realized something. Oh my gosh. Thanks to this stage right here, we can now recreate the fight from Dragon Ball Super. You guys remember Ultimate Gohan versus Super Saiyan Blue Goku? Or even Blue Kaioken Goku? No! We have to do that real quick. Potential Unleashed versus Super Saiyan Blue, man! Dragon Ball Super! We got DLC 8 early, just because DLC 7 is end of Z. Or no, DLC 6 is end of Z. We got DLC 7 early! Let's go! Yeah. After I showcase all the different stages, comment down below all of the different unique fights we can now recreate. Moving forward, the next stage we have is Planet Namek. So if we go over here to Goku's spaceship, we teleport over to the destroyed variation of Planet Namek. Now, to access this stage from the previous versus mode mod, we had to go to Kami's Lookout, then fly up. But here it is. Yeah, I've showcased this stage many times before. Let's see what happens if we go down here. I think, oh yeah, we have an invincible floor. Perfect. Next stage, we have Kami's Lookout. Y'all already know where this is going. Enter the Hyperbolic Time Arena, of course. Now we can get a year's worth of training in just one day over on Earth. You don't have to ask twice. So here it is. Pretty straightforward. What is this? 10 times gravity of Earth? Somewhere along those lines. As for the next stage, we do have the Capsule Corporation, and this will transition us over to the gravity training room that Bulma installed for Vegeta. And it's cool because this is actually directly from DLC 4, where we see Vegeta going up against the Cybermen. So it's extremely epic to me how Super Saiyan Jates is utilizing all of the different DLC assets. So what's the gravity training regimen for this specific stage? I'm honestly not too sure. I know in the Z anime, Vegeta trained under 300 times gravity, and then y'all remember when Yamcha tried that and then he literally almost destroyed himself? I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there, but he tried it. And to be fair, he is a human and he withstood 300 times gravity. How crazy is that? Like, no one else can do that, I don't think. So very impressive at the same time, don't get me wrong. As for the next stage, we do have Babidi's ship. We can now access the 3 different stages or levels that they have. For level 1, it was Goku versus Yakan, or was that Vegeta versus Pui Pui? I think it was that. Level 2 was Goku versus Yakan, and level 3 was Gohan versus Dobora. So we go over here to the actual spaceship, and it says that. We go ahead and enter. This is where I believe Vegeta first got the idea of getting mind control to get the Majin power-up. But here it is. You can see we don't have the versus mode here just because this is an extremely small room, but we can go even further down into stage 2. Check this out. We have the correct color scheme. Yo, I felt sorry for the opponent. Vegeta, you know how he thought he had the upper hand because this was his planet, 10 times gravity? Vegeta was like, no, if this was 1,000 times gravity, then maybe you would have had a chance. And then, you know, he did his fighting stance. Double Gallic Cannon. Way too epic with the Vegeta Gallic theme. What if Goku fought him instead of Vegeta? He would have transformed into Super Saiyan Blue, apparently. Now let's go down to level 3. Hey, I'm liking this. This is where Vegeta needs to train. Oh, another idea. When Vegeta first transformed into his Super Saiyan state during the Android Saga. Remember, he was on the planet fighting for his life, literally trying to destroy all of the meteors. That could be this planet right here, or the one before this. Yeah, I think the one before this is a bit more accurate in terms of the color scheme. This is the final level. We can't go any lower. So as for the next stage, we have Beerus's planets. Now, this one isn't necessarily new, but to access this, we have to go over to West City, and then we have the Whis teleporter, I guess, if that's what we want to call it. You know, the giant flame that we get from the DLCs right here. Go to Beerus's planet. Yes. And yeah, this is like where majority of my DBZ Kakarot videos take place. We already know about this, but we do have a brand new stage. This one was created by Mustaklo. All of the other stages will, of course, from the actual game, you know, just now we get to access them. That's basically what this versus mod update is about. But yeah, here's tournament power. So some more Dragon Ball Super fights. We definitely need to see a lot more Dragon Ball Super characters. We do have a Jiren mod created by the Beyonders. As for the final stage for the main storyline, yes, because we still have some new added stage for the DLC storylines, we now get to access the past variation of the World Tournament stage. And of course, this is from DLC Pack 5, the 23rd World Tournament arc. Check this out. So we have the original one, but if we go over here, go to World Tournament Arena Past, of course, and this is just beyond epic to me, because you guys remember, I think it was at the end of one of the GT movies, A Hero's Legacy, right? Goku Jr. versus Vegeta Jr. Y'all remember when Goku was spectating? That's literally this right here. Bro, Goku is spectating the World Tournament arc. Of course, we don't have the correct outfit, but we do have the End of Z outfit, so we can make things a bit accurate to that. But yeah, again, we get to play as any of the Dragon Ball characters that I showcased at the start of this video. What if Gohan went back to the past and fought Goku? I mean, Trunks did that, so Gohan could technically do the same. Oh, my game just glitched. It is what it is. Sometimes that happens. But moving forward to the next DLC stages. Starting with the DLC 2, as you can see, we have the cloudy environment. Normally, post DBZ Kakarot, we have the sunny variation. This is the one from the storyline. And I fought Frieza here many times before, even his Ultra form from the Dragon Ball Super manga. So that's pretty much it for this. We can alternate between the two sunny and cloudy variations, right? Now for DLC 3, I've showcased these stages before as well, but basically we get to go over to the ruined West City, and what was the other one called? I can't remember, but in order to go over there, all we have to do is activate the map and fly over there. It's as simple as that. This one speaks out to me because we can recreate some Dragon Ball Super fights. You know, for example, Rose Goku Black versus Super Saiyan 2 Rage Trunks. We do have those transformations thanks to the Wrecking 5 and the Limitless team. Even the Z movie showdowns, Slug versus False Super Saiyan Goku. I made a video about that a while ago. But as for the other location, we have, yeah, Ginger Town, that's what it's called. But we've seen that plenty of times before. So real quick, this is going off topic. This has nothing to do with the mod. We all know in DLC 3 we did get the extra storyline where Trunks trains with Supreme Kai and then defeats Deborah and Babidi. Majin Buu was never freed from the shell, right? However, we do have the shell right here. How cool would it be when we approach the shell? We have the option to go up against Majin Buu, you know, as a secret boss fight, specifically for DLC 3 Trunks. But imagine, we approach it, and then the icon pops up, would you like to fight Majin Buu? Yeah, of course, why not? Anyway, that's just an idea. Let me know what you guys think about that. Moving forward to DLC Pack 4. Now we have about 5 different stages here, of course, all from the actual storyline. We have Planet Kanasa, the Ruin variation of that, the Home Planet, I think that's what it's called, and Space. So in order to go to those planets, we have to go to these space pods. I think it's very clever how Super Saiyan Jates went about that. You know, each space pod has their own planet locations. And here's the first one. the home planets. And if we want to go to the other ones, where is it? Yeah, the space pod right here. Go back to Planet Vegeta. And then we just go to the other space pods, right? So the next one should be Planet Kanasa. And the third one, the Ruined variation. Now, the Ruined variation is extremely awesome, just because that was not a playable stage. We're going to go ahead and skip the original Planet Kanasa and just go over to the Ruins. I believe this was only shown during the cutscene where Team Bardock all transformed into the Ozaru states and then just completely annihilated everybody, right? This right here. Awesome, awesome. It wasn't necessarily a true battlegrounds in the actual story missions, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Could be totally wrong. Then we have Planet Meat. It's literally called Planet Meat. How strange is that? This is the stage from the very first mission that we play within DLC 4, where Bardock, goes up against like 50 warriors at the same time. Pretty epic. And as for the final one, instead of going to one of these space pods, we have to go all the way up here, and then it will take us to space. I literally made a video about this a couple days ago, recreating the Battle of Gods saga from the anime, God Goku versus Bardock. And yeah, we still have the Earth variation. We do have the Planet Vegeta variation as well, but something similar to DLC Pack 2, where we have to switch between both of them. Whichever one we prefer at the time, Planet Vegeta's space or Earth space. This is it for all the different stages within DLC Pack 4. Now we have all the different variants within DLC 5. So basically, all of the main stages from the main storyline are now accessible within this DLC pack. Normally, we only have a few. See right there, for example, Sacred Land of Korin. Let's just go ahead and go over there. Now we get to go up against General Tao, because I believe that's how it was in the anime. We also get to climb up to Korin's tower and go up against Yajirobe if we want to. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that for the one time. Oh, that's what it was. No, he went up against Korin, not Yajirobe. Well, he might have went up against Yajirobe as well. Can't quite remember. But let's go ahead and try to do some damage. Oh my gosh. No chance at all. I'm only level 40. And I believe we can go up to Kami's Lookout if we go over here. There's Mr. Popo and Kami. So at the end, well, just before the 23rd World Tournament Saga, Goku did train with Kami, right, to ascend his limits. So we could, recreate some of those battles if we choose to. And then, jump straight into the actual DLC 5 tournament that we got. Let's go back over to Korin's Tower, because we do have different locations over there. I forgot that the Advanced Character Pack also works for DLC 5, so we get to play as all of the different characters. We have Adolescent Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, and Chatsu. But for the next stage, we have Bell's Village, which is the snowy environment from the main storyline. I think we get to go up against some of the Red Ribbon robots, maybe even Android 8's Commander Red. Check this out. And the next stage, I believe, is all the way over here. Wait, let's search for it right there. Perfect, perfect. Now this takes us over to Nam's Village. Hey, look at that. Nam's literally right there as well. Coincidence? Probably. Finally found it. That took ages. But here it is. There's Nam once again. Nothing too fancy, just, stages from the main storyline. Here's the final stage. I don't necessarily know all of the original Dragon Ball fights over here at Lake Log. Maybe Super Saiyan Jates just decided to add this one just because why not? It is a bit different though. Oh no, it's over here. All right, this is what I'm used to. Yep. The epic environments. We do have a couple more stages to go over. Let's teleport over here to Goku's house. This will take us over to the Kame house. And then, we get the train with Master Roshi. Say what's up to Krillin and Yamcha. Oh, let's actually go ahead and pick them as teammates. Master Roshi has the same outfit from the 23rd World Tournament arc. Makes sense. And what happens if we go over here in the water? All right, yeah, that answers that. I was about to say, since we can't fly. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and equip Krillin and Yamcha as teammates. Now we all have the Turtle Hermit's Gi. Wait, they can fly? Let's go back over here just to see what happens. Yep, we got the squad. We got the entire squad. Check this out. Hey, yeah. Moving forward, we have the main tournament stage. And I think right over here is where we can go over to King's Castle Ruins, where Goku fought Demon King Piccolo for the one time. When I first saw this, I thought it was going to be the non-destroyed variation. But no, again, it's from the DLC story mission. Pretty epic, pretty epic. Now let's go back over there because we do have the past variation of the World Tournament stage. Basically, just non-destroyed, right? Yeah, right here. Perfect. This is it for today's video, just going over all the different locations. Of course, with every new location, we can participate in the versus mode and fight any character that we want to, pretty much. Let's go over here. I do see something right here. I think this is how we go back to the main storyline. Yep. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Of course, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. I'll be sure to have all of the mods linked down below in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to comment down below all of the different unique fights that we can now do. Thank you guys for watching. Peace!